Hey y'all, it's MissUniqueBeautii in the building, and I'm back with wig making prep part 3. In this part, I will be showing you guys the entire process of me making this wig on the sewing machine. The first step that I love to do is go ahead and double all of my bundles, especially if my clients want a full wig install. I will go ahead and double all of the bundles before I go ahead and sew those tracks onto the wig. The next step I like to do is add my little personalized touch with adding my wig tag to the back bottom of my wig caps in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and sew that on down here as well. And that's what that looks like. And now we're going to go ahead and get into sewing that first track onto the bottom. Now, I love to sew my wigs without that extra piece on the bottom because it just gives my wig caps a little extra room to move around that bottom section of that sewing machine. So this is track number 1. You always want to go ahead and back stitch when you are starting your rows and when you are ending your rows. That will just make those tracks extra secure on the edges of the wig cap. So this is row number 2, and as you can see, that wig is starting to get full. Now I'm going to go ahead and do row number 3, and that's what that looks like. Also, if you guys are interested in knowing the settings that I use on my sewing machine and knowing the type of thread I use, bobbins, any kind of details pertaining to me using the sewing machine, just comment that down below and I will go ahead and list the details of the things that I use, or maybe I'll even go ahead and make a separate video on my settings and everything that I use when making these wigs. And as you guys can see, I'm at row number 5, and I got pretty far up on this wig, and this was only one bundle used. Now, when you guys buy your raw hair, you don't necessarily need to buy 4 bundles if your hair is extremely long. 2 bundles, 3 bundles tops will get you a nice full look, and it will help you save some money as well. Also, keep in mind that I did use a 7x7 lace closure, HD lace closure, which also takes up a lot more space on the cap, which means that you can use a lot less hair as well. And this is after the wig is completely done. And it looks absolutely gorgeous, super duper full. And I still have a lot of hair left over. I am going to go ahead and sew one more row in between in the back section of the wig. I'm going to show a separate video on how to do that. If you're a little bit more advanced, then that video will definitely be for you. Like and follow for wig making prep part 4, where I'll show you guys exactly how to add that extra hair into your wig.